Hey guys, this is Dwayne, and today I'm going to be unboxing a couple more figures from the Jakks specific line of Sonic the Hedgehog action figures. I know a lot of people did like my previous video where I talked about Rouge and SBO and somebody else that I can't remember off the top of my head. So I want to continue that a little bit with some more of the other interesting characters that I don't believe I've ever had, really good action figures before the Jakks specific is putting out. Last time, it was Mighty. It was Mighty, who I should have remembered because he was sitting here right next to me. Last time I did talk about this Mighty the Armadillo, sometimes of the Chaotix figure that I picked up, and since I had Mighty, I figured I would have to go all the way and get Ray here as well. So here is Ray, the golden flying squirrel, who I saw several times in stores, maybe because people were confusing him with Supersonic. I saw some confused and sad parents trying to explain to their child in one store because all they could find was Sonic, because Sonic is heavily packed in these boxes. They were trying to call Supersonic Sonic's friend to try to trick their kid into thinking that there were other characters available, but very well they could have found Ray the flying squirrel here, who kind of does look like Supersonic. Ray is a flying squirrel full of energy, enthusiasm, and adventure, capable of gliding to high up places. Ray is perfect for getting the drop on some badniks. And the back of the box here shows Sonic, Vector, Ray, and Amy, who all came in this series together. I did not buy the Sonic, but I do have the Amy sitting over here somewhere to unbox at a later time as well. But let's open up Ray and see how he came out. These figures I find most frequently at Target for $9.99. I find they have the best stock, although I know that Walmart stores do carry them. I've never seen these particular figures over at Walmart, but they're the same $9.99 as at Walmart as at Target if you prefer, or if it's easier for you to go to Walmart. I don't have good luck finding these figures like online on Amazon or whatever, although they are available sometimes from Big Bad Toy Store. I can put a link in the description and such for this if that will help any of you to find those sections on Big Bad Toy Store. So here is a pink coral colored, kind of pink lemonade looking Chaos Emerald here with Ray. And, wow, Ray is really lodged into this bubble. All right, so here is Ray having been pulled out of the package, and we can see that he's got hinged knees and he's got a swivel hip here, so you can move his knees and his legs and his hips around. His tail is on a ball joint, so you can pose it going up, to the side, down, whatever. His head is also able to swivel back and forth, and he's got permanent fists so that he is able to jump down and punch things. There is not any kind of elbow joint or anything, so his fists are always kind of curved, but I guess that's okay. What with him being a flying squirrel and all, we can see here is Ray with the Mighty the Armadillo figure that I got a couple months back and previously unboxed and talked about. Mighty is definitely bigger, as he should be. And I mean, I'm just really tickled and excited to get a figure of Ray the Flying Squirrel, which I never ever thought. Oh, he also has little swivels on his fists, so you can move those up and down and around. Like I said, I'm really tickled to get a figure of this character at all that I never thought would have a mass release toy in Targets and Walmarts and things like that. And also to go with my SBO that I talked about last time, like I got this Vector the Crocodile. Charmy's available as a little 2.5-inch non-posable figurine, I believe, but I have not yet found Charmy. Believe me, I've looked a lot, but I was not willing to pay like $45 or $50 on eBay to have a Charmy early, so I'm just going to keep looking until I find one. But let's bust open Vector here. Vector, the back of his box says, Vector will take on any job that pays, but he'll also help Sonic save the world from Dr. Eggman out of the goodness of his own heart. So this makes Vector sound a little bit money grubbing, which I guess is true because, the Chaotix take on jobs for money. But here he is in the bubbles. We can see his one accessory, which is a 10 ring one ring that counts as 10. Can I get it out? Yes, I can. It's got a little bit of thickness to it. Here's the number 10 on it. It doesn't look great. It's not a great looking accessory, but it is an accessory. That coral colored Chaos Emerald that came with Ray, I think, is a lot cooler. But, you know, Vector is a must have for the Chaotix. And the Chaotix are definitely my Sonic the Hedgehog jam, so I am delighted that we are getting these figures of them. So here we have Vector, who is a all-new sculpt here, as would be necessary based on the fact that he's a crocodile. So you can see, like, they've sculpted all the spikes on his back. We can see the swivel on his tail, so it can kind of go up, it can go down, it can go to the side, whatever. Oh my god, he does have he has a jaw that can be like opened and closed for, you know, different kinds of expressiveness. Like, you know, if he's really serious, if he's talking or talking trash to somebody, he can have his jaw open. He only has 2 open hands. He doesn't have any fists, which I think is a little bit weird because I think of Vector as, you know, being a crocodile that runs around and punches shit. But like, if he's not able to do that because he doesn't have any fists, that's sort of weird to me. But I think that he just looks wonderful here with SBO. They have definitely gotten the sizes between these characters right. I like the scale that Jakks Pacific is doing here. I wish these figures were a little bit more available to find in stores and a little bit easier because they are expensive on eBay and Amazon and the aftermarket and such. But overall here, the 2 new figures I'm talking about today are Vector and Ray the Flying Squirrel, and I think that both of them have just come out terrific. I love all the sculpted details, the gauntlets, the chain, the spikes, everything here on Vector, the headphones sculpted on, like everything on Vector looks great, other than the fact that there's no fists, which I really think should be there. And Ray is just cool to have. He does have the all-new arms, so he can go into a sort of like, you know, hover, gliding, flying squirrel pose. He can't really look forward to do that because his head can't look upwards, but it's a good figure. The joints feel nice and tight. I like these a lot more than the previous figures that I got of SBO and Mighty as far as the actual quality control and joint construction goes. But, you know, this is a great duo of figures here. These were available at Target stores about a month or so ago. I'm sure you can probably still find some if you go around to enough stores. Otherwise, check online, check Big Bad Toy Store, check Amazon, Entertainment Earth, those kinds of places. But from me, both of these figures I think are very well done, definitely worth their $9.99 price tags. And that's all I've got to say about these. So have a great day.